The Lion and the Mouse. A lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A timid little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, ran across the lion's nose, rose from his nap. The lion laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. "Spare me," begged the poor mouse. "Please let me go, and some day I will surely repay you." The lion was much amused to think that a mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and finally let the mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the toils of a hunter's net. Unable to free himself, he filled the forest with his angry roaring. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion struggling in the net. Running to one of the great ropes that bound him, she gnawed it until it parted, and soon the lion was free. "You laughed at me when I said I will repay you," said the mouse. "Now you see that even a mouse can help a lion. A kindness is never wasted."
A gnat flew over the meadow with much buzzing for so small a creature, and settled on the tip of one of the horns of a bull. After he had rested a short time, he made ready to fly away, but before he left he begged the bull's pardon for having used his horn for a resting place. "You must be very glad to help me go now," he said. "It's all the same to me," replied the bull. "I did not even know you were there."
Activity Reading, a tale by Amirani Flores Hernandez. Cinderella lived in a small village in the north of England. She had two sisters. They were very ugly. She got up every morning at 6 o'clock and she made the breakfast for her sister, and afterwards she cleaned the house. She worked all the day. Her two ugly sisters were very lazy. They never did any work because Cinderella did everything, and Cinderella was very unhappy. On Saturday at 8 o'clock, the ugly sister went to a party. Cinderella sat in the kitchen and she was very sad. There was a ring at the door. Cinderella opened the door. There was a woman. She said, "Hello, I'm your very good mother. Where are you at?" Cinderella said, "I want to go to the party, but I haven't a good, beautiful clothes." The very good mother said, "No problem. Here is a new dress and some glass shoes. There is a golden bicycle in the street. Now you can go to the party, but must you return before 12 o'clock." Cinderella said, "Thank you."
The Crow and the Pitcher. In a spell of dry weather, when the birds could find very little to drink, a thirsty crow found a pitcher with a little water in it. But the pitcher was high and had a narrow neck, and no matter who he tried, the crow could not reach the water. The poor thing felt as if he must die of thirst. Then an idea came to him. Picking up some small pebbles, he dropped them into the pitcher one by one. With each pebble, the water rose a little higher until at last it was near enough so he could drink.
Lion and the Mouse. A lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A tiny little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, ran across the lion's nose, rose from his nap. The lion laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. "Spare me," begged the poor mouse. "Please let me go, and some day I will surely repay you." The lion was much amused to think that a mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and finally let the mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the toils of a hunter's net. Until to free himself, he filled the forest with his angry roaring. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion strongly in the net, running to one of great ropes to bound him. She gowned, I'd eat you until imported, and soon the lion was free. You loaded when I say I will repair you, said the mouse. Now you see that even can I help a lion.
Hi, today I'm going to read The Lion and the Mouse. Um, a lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A timid little mouse came up him unexpectedly, and he sprang in haste to get away, ran across the lion's nose. Roses from his snap, the lion laid his huge pin angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. Um, Spare me, begged the poor mouse. Please let me go, and someday I will surely repay you. The lion was much amused to think that a mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and finally let him mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the toils of a hunter's net. Unable to free himself, he filed divorce with his angry, running this. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion, strongly in the net. Running to one of the great ropes that bound him, she
Crow and the pitcher. In a spell of dry weather, when the birds could find very little to drink, a thirsty crow found a pitcher with a little water in it. But the pitcher was high and had a narrow neck, and no matter how he tried, the crow could not reach the water. The poor thing felt as if he must die of thirst. Then an idea came to him. Picking up some small pebbles, he dropped them into the pitcher one by one. With each pebble the water rose a little higher until at last it was near enough so he could drink. In a pinch a good use of our wits may help you out.
The Crow and the Pitcher. In a spell of dry weather, when the birds could find very little to drink, a thirsty crow found a pitcher with a little water in it. But the pitcher was high and had a narrow neck, and no matter how he tried, the crow could not reach the water. The poor thing felt as if he must die of thirst. Then an idea came of him. Picking up some small pebbles, he dropped them into the pitcher one by one. With each pebble, the water rose a little higher until at last it was near enough so he could drink. And
A lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A timid little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, ran across the lion's nose. Rose from his nape, the lion laid his hook paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. Spare me, villains, the poor mouse. Please let me go, and some day I will sorely repay you. The lion was much amused to think that a mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and finally let her mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey at the forest, the lion was caught in the thoughts of another's need. Unable to free himself, he fled the forest while he is angry running. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion struggling in the net. Running to one of the great ropes, they bound him. She gnawed intently, imparting, and so the lion was free. You longer when I said it would repay you, said the mouse. Now you see that even a mouse can help a lion.
Hi, I am Paul and this is my stage 3 evidence. Yeah. The Lion and the Mouse. Yeah. A lion lies asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A timid little mouse can open him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, run across the lion nose, rolls from his nap. The lion, like his half-pad Ariel, on the tiny creature to kill her. "Spare me," begged the poor mouse. "Please let me go, and someday I will surely repay you." The lion was much amused to think that a mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and final. Let the mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the toils of a hunter net. Until to free himself, filled the forest with his angry roaring. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion, struggling in the net. Running to one of the reed ropes stand above him, she gnawed in it until it parted, and soon the lion was free. "You lie when I say I will repay you," sighed the mouse. "Now you see that even a mouse can help a lion." Yeah. And kindness is never wasted. Yeah. Ciao.